Good evening, you're watching Just the News. I'm Amita Balachandra. We start off today's bulletin with news coming in from Jammu and Kashmir. A bank manager, Vijay Kumar, was shot dead by militants in South Kashmir's Kulgam district. Now, this is the 8th incident of killing of a civilian in the region since May. Police have said that the area has been cordoned off and efforts are on to track down the terrorists behind the attack. Now, the bank manager's killing in Kulgam came within 24 hours of two major incidents in the adjoining Shopian district. Now, a civilian was injured in a targeted terror attack inside his home last evening. In another incident, 3 soldiers were injured after an explosion in their vehicle early this morning. Now, one of the soldiers has suffered critical injuries as well. Earlier, in fact, a Hindu school teacher was shot dead by militants in Kulgam. Now, the killings have led to massive protests by Kashmiri pundits across the valley asking for security. In the meantime, Union Home Minister Amit Shah has met National Security Advisor Ajit Doval to discuss the recent spate of targeted killings in Kashmir. Union Minister of State, Prime Minister's Office, Dr. Jitendra Singh, has also joined the meeting. Meanwhile, in Punjab government has informed the Punjab and Haryana High Court that it will restore the security cover of over 434 VVIPs from the 7th of June. This comes after singer Sidhu Moosewala was shot dead in Mansa on Sunday, a day after the state government had reduced his security cover, and that included several other VVIPs also in Punjab with immediate effect. Now, following this, people protested against the AAP government, especially after the incident that took place on Sunday. To a question by the High Court on why security cover was curtailed, the Punjab government has said that it needed the security personnel for Operation Blue Star's anniversary on the 6th of June. In the meantime, according to a report by Live Law, the Punjab and Haryana High Court on Thursday dismissed a plea filed by jailed gangster Lawrence Bishnoi, in which he had said that his custody should not be given to Punjab police. Also news, former Congress leader Hardik Patel has now joined the Bharatiya Janata Party. He was inducted into the party by the BJP's Gujarat Unit President C.R. Patil and former Deputy Chief Minister Nitin Patel. Now, according to ANI, in a statement, he said, and I quote, "Today I am starting a new chapter. I will work as a small soldier. We will do an event every 10 days in which the people, including MLAs, who are unhappy with Congress will be asked to join the BJP. Prime Minister Modi is the pride of the entire world," end quote. Now, he had resigned from Congress on the 18th of May and accused the party working against the interests of society and the country. Also in the news, Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia will now be in charge of departments of health, home, power, water and industries after Satyendar Jain was arrested by the ED in a money laundering case. Now, in the meantime, Delhi High Court is set to hear ED's plea challenging conditions of Satyendar Jain's custody tomorrow. Moving on now, Alt News co-founder Mohammed Zubair has been booked for allegedly hurting religious sentiments by calling Mahant Bajrang Muni Udasin, Yati Narsinghanand and Swami Anand Swarup hatemongers on Twitter. Now, he has been booked under the section of deliberate and malicious acts intended to outrage religious feelings of any class by insulting its religion or religious beliefs, publishing or transmitting obscene material in electronic form of the Information Technology Act. Now, the FIR was lodged on a complaint from Bhagwan Sharan, who is the Sitapur unit chief of the Hindu Share Sena. To this, Alt News editor-in-chief Pratik Sinha has said that it was a clear example of selective targeting. Meanwhile, Father Stan Swamy will get a special posthumous homage at the Martin Ennals Award in Geneva today. He was accused and arrested in the Bhima Koregaon case and passed away last year in July. The award is widely regarded as the Nobel Prize for Human Rights Defenders. Moving on to news coming in from across the world right now, US President Joe Biden has announced a new weapons package worth $700 million for Ukraine to help it fight Russian forces. Now, the package includes a high-mobility artillery rocket, which accurately hits the target as far away as 80 kilometers. In a statement, Biden has said, and I quote, "The United States will stand with our Ukrainian partners and continue to provide Ukraine with weapons and equipment to defend itself," end quote. Meanwhile, Russian Deputy Foreign Minister has reacted to US's decision to supply Ukraine with new weapons, calling the move dangerous. Now, a Russian Deputy Foreign Minister told the RIA Novosti news agency, and I quote, "Any arms supplies that continue are on the rise, increase the risks of such a development. This is unprecedented. This is dangerous," end quote. Moving on, after a 14-year tenure, Meta CEO Sheryl Sandberg has said that she is leaving the company this fall. Now, Javier Olivan will be replacing Sheryl Sandberg. He had joined the company in October 2007. Now, Sandberg has said that she plans to focus more on her foundation and philanthropic work, but will continue to serve on Meta's board of directors. Sandberg had joined Facebook in 2008. Also, WHO has said that over 550 confirmed cases of monkeypox have been reported from 30 countries that aren't endemic to the virus. Now, WHO's Director General has said that investigations are going on, but a sudden appearance of monkeypox in many countries at the same time suggests that there may have been undetected transmission for some time. Symptoms of monkeypox include rashes, lesions, and fever. Also, Johnny Depp and his ex-wife Amber Heard were both found liable for defamation and awarded damages by a US jury. Now, the jury awarded Depp significantly more damages than Heard, making it a legal victory for the actor. Now, it awarded $15 million, which is $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages to Depp and $2 million to Heard. Now, Depp had sued Heard over her 2018 article in the Washington Post for implying that he was an abuser and sought $50 million in damages. Heard then countersued her ex-husband for $100 million over statements made by Depp's lawyer, Adam Walkman. Now, the jury found Amber Heard had defamed Depp in 3 separate statements, and that Depp had defamed her with his attorney's remark. Now, in a statement, Heard expressed soon after this disappointment beyond words and said that she was heartbroken, claiming the verdict was a setback for women. That brings us to the end of this bulletin. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.